Yes, he stated, I'm Dr. Princess Lomax, born and raised on the south side of Chicago,
Shout out to the
between
East Side.
Inglewood and East Side. Yeah, 76 and Essex, 53rd and May. That was my areas. Um, Pretty much, again, growing up on the East Side and growing up in Inglewood in them underprivileged, underserved areas. Grew up glamorizing the D boys, right? So growing up, I just wanted to give me a D boy and do what I do so I can shine. And then as life started taking different turns, instead of marrying the CEO, I decided I was going to be the CEO. So I've gone from being a nurse to a doctorate in nursing, on sports bars. I'm an author. I wrote a book teaching nurses how to make six figures pre-pandemic when they really wasn't making much money. Um, yeah, owning a club, a small boutique club in the West Loop area before it was popping, before it was Fulton Market. I had a club right on Randolph in Aberdeen, which was dope for a young black female. Then took it to the south suburbs, Diamond Sports Bar, where I was one of the only black young females with a sports bar. So I was running it up, and also still in school.
And you had a restaurant in Georgia, right?
Oh yeah, moved to Atlanta. Whoo, child. That's a whole nother story. Moved to Atlanta, opened up Crabs R Us. House got broken into a few times, so left Atlanta, went to Miami, met a dumbass nigga, went back to Atlanta, and now I'm back home in Chicago, where it all began.
And with the restaurant in Atlanta, you sold it, right?
I sold it to someone who was making very good money. He was making about 80 grand a month, but he was an idiot because he didn't want to pay the bills. So the liquor commissioner like, hey, you got to pay taxes or we going to cut this liquor license in, because he didn't want to pay bills. That ended that restaurant era. So
How let's just brush back over some of the stuff you were talking about. Starting off, what made you want to get into the bar industry? The first one. What was the name of the first one in the Fulton Market?
Red Kiva.
Red Kiva. Yeah, I remember going there a
Red
couple of
Kiva. It
times.
was a few different ends. First of all, I love, 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 love. Always love to party. Everybody know Princess is somewhere. Diamond Princess somewhere standing on somebody's couch having a ball. So I love to party. A few incidents happened where I was being mistreated. I'm bad sections. I'm popping bottles like these niggas out here doing, and they mistreated me. And my guy at the time was like, "You ain't going back out till I get you your own club." I was like, really? He like, yeah, I'm gonna buy you a club. So we started looking. We had a broker out there, and Red Kiva was for sale. We bought Red Kiva. It was a failing business, and I turned it into $1 million business within a couple months.